friend, Ashley Hartford here. I wanted to share with you my own goals for 2022 and also to encourage you to set your own. Now, I know at the beginning of every year we always talk about goals and new beginnings. There's one key thing that people do who actually set their goals and meet them that's different from people who often don't meet their goals. So we're going to talk about that today too. I don't know what is up with my coffee. Okay, anyways. All right, so my goals in 2022. I like to use single words as my goals, and I like to do that because number one, it's easy to remember, and number two, I think it gives a little bit of flexibility because where I am in October may not be where I am in January. I've picked 3 words, and those 3 words are nourish, simplify, and family. Those are the 3 things I want to focus on in 2022. So nourish. I want to nourish myself. The last few months I've been doing a lot better with eating a whole food, highly unprocessed diet, and I noticed that I feel so much better when I do. So I want to continue that into 2022. I also want to nourish my family, as in continue to cook healthy dinners for them every night. That might also mean being a little creative when it comes to kids' lunches in terms of keeping it healthy but portable. Lily, come here. Hey, girly. Yeah. Hey, come right here. I want to nourish my body. I like to run a couple times a week and also take a ballet bar a couple times a week. Nourish for me means taking a bubble bath a couple nights a week. And I also want to nourish my soul, and for me that usually looks like reading and journaling. Now, number 2, simplify. Simplifying in terms of decluttering our house, that's huge. Simplifying as in decluttering my schedule. I've gone to the block schedule system and just really tried to put what's essential in there. And I've also been working on simplifying and kind of decluttering my, digital world. So like my computer, my phone, my website in terms of my business. Having things simpler just helps with having more headspace to be more creative and to focus on what's important. And it feels so much better to have less visual clutter in my house, less visual clutter on my computer. And actually that is what our January, a magical year 2022, all of the stuff that we are selling in January, with the exception of the studio licensure, because that's kind of an ongoing thing. All of the things that we are selling are things that are kind of like we're getting rid of. And it's not that they're bad, it's just that I have a vision for Once Upon a Ballet and I know where I want it to go, and some things that we've created in the past will be reworked and updated into what I want it to be, but I don't need to have all that stuff in our shop. Those of you who want to grab our old curriculums and other materials, you can get them this month in January. Go to the link below and you'll find complete details. And number 3, family. So for me, I always struggle to be intentional with my own personal time and also with family and with friends. And I want to be more intentional, to spend more time with my family, to be more present and in the moment with my family, my husband and my kids, and to connect with them. I want family to be one of the main things I focus on in 2022. All right, so action number 1 for you. I want you to pick 1 to 3 words and write them down, just like I did: nourish, simplify, family. And then I want you to write a couple of sentences for each one as to what that means to you right now. Now, it might change later on in the year, but this is what you're going to start out with right now. Action number 2 is systems. You must create systems. Now, how have I created systems? And this is just an example. You definitely don't have to do this yourself, but one thing you must do is schedule time for certain things. So when I said nourish, I want to exercise, I want to cook healthy meals. I want to take a bubble bath a few times a week. I want to read more. So when am I going to do that? I need to put it in my schedule. And I use an app called Notion, and for me, I really love it because I feel like it's my brain online. And there's an app for my phone, there's an app for my laptop. I can keep everything there, and I can keep it like organized. I can keep meal plans and have recipes linked in them, so all I have to do is pull up my meal plan for the week, look at that day's dinner and click on the recipe and it's there. Whereas before I was, I had recipes written down, recipes saved, recipes in cookbooks, and now I just have it, all the ones I use frequently are all in Notion. Same thing with my schedule. I have a daily and a weekly schedule. They're both in Notion. So I can look at daily tasks, I can look at weekly tasks. I've got things for my goals in my schedule. So every day or week I have certain things that I need to do to help me move toward my goals. It's all right there, and it's really helped me to simplify my life, and I haven't found an app that has ever clicked with the way I think like Notion. So if you feel the same way, if you've tried lots of different apps or productivity systems or planning systems and you just always feel like there's something missing or you can't include something the way you want it to, I would definitely check out Notion. I have included the link below. I love it. Whatever you want to use, you don't have to use Notion. You can use whatever system you currently have in place, but make sure you schedule in times throughout the week to do things to work toward your goals. And then also, I do still use a paper planner as well. I have everything in Notion kind of like as my master task list. And each evening after the kids go to bed, I will look at Notion, see what I need to do the next day, and I will write it down in my planner. Another thing I have also included in my Notion account is that I have a page for goals. And every day I try to read through those goals and even copy them down. There's something very powerful about writing things down. The act of writing down like your top 3 to maybe 10 things you want to accomplish, writing those down every morning will help you become more accountable. Have some kind of a planning system in place, schedule in time to work toward your goals. You have to identify what you need to do to reach your goals and make sure that it's in your schedule regularly. And then also, if you can, at least 2 or 3 times a week, if not every day, write your goals down. Even if it's just a quick bulleted list. You don't have to go into every single detail. Just have a quick list of, the top few things that you are working toward in your life. And those 2 things should help you tremendously. So, that's it for this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.